Well, it's been estimated that about 66% of the total groundwater in storage in the High Plains Aquifer lies right here in Nebraska. So we contain more water than any other state in the High Plains Aquifer. And that has to do with the thickness of saturated aquifer materials in Nebraska. In some places in sandhills, the saturated thickness is more than 1,000 feet. And that's a lot compared to some other areas of the High Plains Aquifer. The High Plains Aquifer is certainly one of the largest aquifers in North America. There are other aquifers in the world that are bigger than the High Plains Aquifer. I think the estimates for the size of I forget the name of it. There's an aquifer in Brazil and Argentina that's on the order of 24 billion acre feet of water, compared to the High Plains Aquifer, which is about 3 billion acre feet. And there's an aquifer in Australia that's around 7 billion acre feet, and that's compared to 3 billion acre feet in the High Plains Aquifer. So there are some very large aquifers in the world, much larger than the High Plains Aquifer. What makes the High Plains Aquifer so special is that it overlies a region of high agricultural productivity, of good soils, of ideal climate for growing certain crops. So it makes it one of the most important aquifers in the world in terms of agricultural productivity. We've heard of the High Plains region being called the breadbasket of America, really the breadbasket of the world in some respects. And it overlies this major aquifer, which can help us to sustain irrigated agriculture. And for that reason, the High Plains Aquifer is probably one of the most important in the world.